Well, hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like 8 o'clock, and Jaime's Body Lube, it's the best there. I said it. Make sure you're all well lubed for this, boys and girls. I'm hearing that there's people that are there's chafing going on in the environment, which is just never to happen. Well, how could you possibly forget to lube up before we start doing these videos, right, Billy? Right? You even know. Billy even knows. Billy never misses a lube ever. You know, he's kind of a dunce case in every other way. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't say that. I got in trouble for saying that before. But he sort of is. And he still doesn't, he knows that. So don't be a Billy in this sense. And make sure you're well lubed, boys and girls. Anyways, here we are. We got back from the life coach's house last night. That's why I'm running a little bit late now. I had lots of naps I had to make up for, and fell behind in my nap ratio and my rum o'clock ratio. Rum is rum. It's the best there. I said it. Yeah. And so now I'm back to even keel. I think now we got 10 games left in the season. I'm still running at 80% for the second half, 70 or 80, something like that. So let's see what we're gonna do for today, boys and girls. This of Tuesday. I don't know what's the rest. 20th, I think it is. Tuesday the 20th. Okay. Pittsburgh versus the Islanders. This Chris Gibson character has been playing very well, but Matt Murray's back in for the Pens. I'd like to say the Islanders have a chance here, but I don't think they do. Even on the road, I'm still going to take Pittsburgh 4-2. Black Jackets versus the Rangers. I was saying Tortorella's going to have this team dialed in to make it into the playoffs. A lot of people give this guy flack, Tortorella. He's a different sort, but he does produce all the time, and he's producing again. I think the Jackets will likely win this on the road with Bobrovsky and net. Poor Lundqvist. I mean, geez. I hope that I know that it should be a quick rebuild. I bet you they even sign free agents next year. But it's like, I just feel for the guy. I seriously do. He's did everything for that organization. They got to rebuild super fast and try to go for a cup before he retires. Dallas versus the Washington Capitals. Washington has been playing extremely well, especially at home. And they're without Bishop. But, Bishop hasn't been great all year. I think he was injured when they signed this contract. It's looking a little spurious. Kari Lehtinen, from what I can tell, hasn't been the real reason why they have been unsuccessful. This is a team that just doesn't have pushback, and that is weird coming from a Hitchcock-run team. It makes you question the leadership a little bit. Especially, you wonder why Boston would have got rid of a guy like Seguin so fast, if one thing the Bruins always seem to be able to identify are good leaders. Makes you wonder. I'm taking the Washington Capitals. I'm going to say 4-2. Edmonton versus the Hurricanes is really a nothing game. Neither one of these teams are really going to really have a chance to make the playoffs. Well, certainly not Edmonton. But Scott Darling is in net. And, 3.08, 0.889 save percentage. That is just brutal. And I really thought he was going to be better than he was. Yeah, and so did everybody else. Certainly Francis. I can't put any money on Carolina with Darling and net. I'm going to take Edmonton, even though they're on the road. I'm going to say like 4-3, something of that nature. The Leafs versus the Lightning. The Lightning have not looked good as of late. I don't know if Matthews is going to be in. I'm still going to take Tampa Bay, but I wouldn't bet on this game. I'm not confident with the Lightning right now. Ever since they made that trade for McDonough, it seems like the chemistry has kind of gone askew. And hopefully for their sake, they have it back in the playoffs, because it's going to be a tough ride. I'm going to take Tampa. I'm going to say 3-2, but again, I wouldn't bet on this game. Flyers versus the Red Wings with Mrazek and net. I can't bet on this game either. You don't know what you're getting from Mrazek. Jimmy Howard is solid, not like spectacular, but he's certainly more solid than Mrazek is. Of course, now you have the emotional attachment to Mrazek being an ex-wing. But the thing is, with Mrazek, I think it works the opposite. The more pressure you put on this guy, the worse he does. So, you know, it's hard for me to say. I'm gonna say the Wings 3-2, but like I would say so far away from this game. I wouldn't bet on this game at all. Too much emotion, too much. You just don't know what's gonna happen in that game. Now this is one I would bet on. The Panthers versus the Senators. The Senators have been playing very, very well lately, but the Panthers have been, and James Reimer has really stepped it up. He's played extremely well the last couple of games. I'm thinking that Florida wins this game, but it's going to be tight. But I would bet on it because I think you're going to get good money for Florida on the road here. So 4-2, I say, or 4-2 for the Panthers. And now you got the Kings and the Jets with Eric Comrie in net. Like, I don't know. Jonathan Quick easily wins this game, but you're talking about the most high-powered offense in the league. I think you can go over on this. That would be what I would bet. I would bet the over. I wouldn't bet who's going to win. I really don't know. Seriously, I'm not even going to tell you who's going to win this game because I don't know. I would go over, though. I would take the over. That's my full 42%. Did I get all of those games? Is that all of them? No, there's still one more. Avalanche, the Avalanche versus the Hawks. I'm taking Avalanche all day here. They've got so much to play for. Semyon Varlamov has been playing extremely well, where Anton Forsberg has probably shown his way as being a backup for life after this performance that after Crawford left. I'm going to take the Avalanche. I'm going to say 5-2. Canucks versus the Knights. Canucks just don't have an NHL roster right now, so I got to take the Knights. I'm going to take the Knights 4-1. And the Sharks versus the Devils. This is a tough one, extremely tough. So much to play for both sides. I think the Sharks are just playing at a level that we haven't seen in a very long time from them. I could definitely see New Jersey winning this game, but because it's at home, I think I'll take the Sharks 3-2 with Jones in net, who is playing extremely well. I'm going to take the Sharks 3-2. That's my full 42%, boys and girls. That's all I have to give. I hope this brings some money in for you. Please tell me your picks down in the comment section for whatever you're betting on, if you're betting, or even if you're not betting. I'd like to see it. We can have some bragging rights. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.